we teach our students to sit at the piano properly? It has to start with good posture. Most people really struggle with their shoulders. If you're anything like me, you know that if you sit, you can straighten out for a few minutes. But after a little while, you get tired and you want to go back into the typical position. How do we learn to sit with good posture for many hours and not get tired? We all know what our spine looks like. There's a spine, and the bottom of the spine there is a pelvis, this butterfly-shaped bone. At the bottom of the pelvis, there's sit bones. The sit bones go straight down. We have to sit exactly on our sit bones and position our pelvis exactly vertically. I tell my students that your pelvis is a mailbox. Imagine that your pelvis is a square mailbox, and you have to set it down exactly vertically. It is vertical if your sit bones are pointing straight down. If you sit on your hands and wiggle around a little bit, you're going to find your sit bones. It's this round bone, and it has a very distinct feeling. When you find it, you'll know exactly what it is. When my pelvis is vertical, it automatically strengthens my back. And from this position, I can't slouch even if I want to. See, I'm really trying, but I can't. So what do I do if I really want to slouch? I have to do this. You see what happened? The moment I collapsed my pelvis, it became possible for me to slouch. The moment I straighten out my pelvis, my back straightens out automatically. So this is what helps us keep our back straight. The legs are free, the back is straight. There is a curve in our spine, the natural curve called lumbar curve. It's there. My shoulders are free, my shoulders rest down, my head is free, it moves freely side to side and up and down. Sometimes when we play the piano, we want to lean forward. How do we lean forward properly? Again, from the hip joint, we lean forward, lean back, lean forward, lean back, without collapsing the pelvis and keeping the lumbar spine curved. Right? When we want to look down, we look down, the chin goes to the chest. This is a proper way to tilt our head down. Right? Up and down, forward and back. This is the proper posture at the piano. Now, after we've established the proper posture, the next step is what to do with the piano, right? The first thing first is, let's get the bench in the right place. We need to sit on the edge of the bench, on the very edge, so all our weight goes into our legs and into our hands. We should be able to get up easily at any moment. Right? Now, how close is the bench? It should be so close that this part of our knuckle can touch the lid of the piano. Right? This is a proper position. How high the bench is that this part of my arm is exactly parallel to the floor. If the bench is too high, I get this and low wrist. If the bench is too low, that's what happens. Right? If the bench is at the right height, the right distance from the piano, my back is straight, I have the best possible setup to enable me to play the piano.